This was a very hands-on opportunity for the pupils to find out where our food comes from. There were venison sausages being made. There was also a chance to learn more about Scottish fish and to meet some of our livestock, both real and artificial, as a way of understanding more about the milk process.
We were learning about all the cows and what products you get from dairy.
It's been good because I got to make venison sausages and it was all squidgy and cold.
Today's been really good because I've had a chance to learn about farming and how you make ice cream and sausages.
There are children who may not have had the opportunity to have any experience like this out and about at all, so it's really, really good.
Also trying his hand at a bit of farming was the Dumfriesshire MSP, Oliver Mundell.
This is really part of educating consumers and making sure that people are interested in where their food comes from and interested in what our region's really good at. And there are still lots of jobs in the agricultural sector, and I think trying to get young people interested in that is really important to the future of farming.
And another local MSP, Emma Harper, was also on hand to see how rural areas can be supported in future.
My brief as Parliamentary Liaison Officer for Fergus Ewing, who is the Cabinet Secretary for the Rural Economy, it's focusing on getting our future farmers, our future scientists, our future vets, our future tanker drivers for developing our rural economies.
Whether these children end up working in food and farming or just consume the produce that comes from it, they now know much more about what's involved. Well, in this area we have an exhibit of old tractors here to the more modern over here as well. And with me is the organiser of today, Hugh McClymont from the Royal Highland Education Trust. So just tell me a bit more about what today is trying to achieve.
Today we're trying to achieve by inviting the whole of S1 from Annan Academy here onto a real working farm and to show them what food and farming is about, and hopefully the possibility at some point in their future lives employment opportunities in Dumfries and Galloway, where food and farming is very important to us all.
I was mentioning the tractors here, and behind you there's a tractor of the future.
Yes, the one behind me you'll see is actually showing all the technology, the precision, and ultimately that tractor there will drive itself. The man will just be there to keep things working, but he's not physically driving it.
And we tend to think that people in rural areas, they know all of this, but of course there is a lot more to learn.
There's a tremendous lot to learn. This is only one of the aspects we're trying to deliver under the Royal Highland Education Trust.
Okay, well thank you very much indeed for joining us today. And as you say, the children should go away from here knowing a lot more about food and farming.